There's a huge variety of angles on the wall, and they lend themselves to using vastly different techniques, different kinds of holds, and that's really the big fascination with climbing. You know, you don't come in here and it's not something where you just like lift one weight all day, or you run the same play on a football field or down the basketball court. You know, you come in here, and even though there's this huge physical challenge, half the challenge is mental.
Hey everybody, Laura Fangman here with today's Mash the Button Community Connection. Today we are at Onsight Rock Climbing Gym. Would you like to tell us a little bit more about who you are and where we are today?
My name is Devin Cooley. I'm the head route setter here at Onsight Rock Gym. So all of the holds that are on the wall, it's my job to periodically take them down and replace them, basically to set what we call routes or just color-coded climbs. So they could be something that it's really accessible to a little kid at a birthday party, or something that's challenging enough that our strongest climbers in here may have to take multiple attempts before they're able to get to the top.
Got it. So something for pretty much every skill level.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now I've noticed that there are different tags that have numbers on them. What do those tags mean?
On our route walls, the taller walls that require a rope and harness to climb, every single one of the tags is going to start with a number 5. It's going to be 5, a decimal point, and a second number. This is called the YDS, or Yosemite Decimal System. Essentially, the 5 just means that this is category 5 climbing. All it means is that it requires a rope and harness to be able to safely execute the climb. The number after the decimal point is the difficulty. So if you get on a 5.6, it's very introductory, like this blue one we've got in front of us. The holds are close together. They're all very positive, kind of easy to get to the top. As the numbers progress, you know, the higher they get, the more difficult they are. And once you get into the double digits, once you get to 5.10, there's subcategories. You know, out here in our main climbing area, we have 5 autoblays, basically machines that will hold the rope for you. It's a little lanyard, it kind of works like a seat belt. So you could come in, clip yourself in, climb all the way to the top of a wall that's over 50 feet tall. We also have a smaller room that's great for kids to get started, or somebody who's a little anxious about the height. We have 7 autoblays in that room. And then in the back of our gym, we have a short bouldering area, which is, you know, 15 foot tall, unroped climbing over about 18 inches of padding.
Got it. Now, do you have to be a member to climb here?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so you wouldn't have to necessarily have all the gear and the harness and everything.
We have everything here to rent as well. So if you came in here, you have no experience, you have no equipment, we'd be sure to get you set up.
What do you enjoy the most about working here at this gym in Knoxville?
So for me, I'm originally from Philadelphia, and there's not a lot of great rock climbing around Philadelphia. Down here, we have great climbing within about an hour, hour and a half in every single direction. And Knoxville itself is just a great city.
What would you like people to know?
I want people to know that climbing is the most fun sport that's out there, but more than that, the climbing community is by far the most supportive community that I've ever been a part of. Climbing is pretty accessible to everybody. We have members in here that are well into their 80s. We have people that you wouldn't necessarily think of as much the athletic type as others. And we have people that are in here and all they do is come in 6 times a week and train for climbing. So, you know, if you're thinking, oh, maybe rock climbing is not for me, oh, maybe I'm a little afraid of heights, maybe I'm not the most athletic, come in and give it a shot. So on our mezzanine, kind of on our second floor, all the way off to the left side, we have a climbing specific training area. We have what are called hangboards, which it's essentially a variety of holds packed into one small space. So you could train to hang off of just a couple of fingers or off of a small edge or off something that's sloping. And then next to it, we have campus boards. They're rungs that are slightly overhung. And then on the other half of our mezzanine, we have, you know, a vast majority of that area is kind of taken up with just free weights. So we have dumbbells, barbells, we have a rack set up for people to do squats, deadlifts, bench presses, anything that they'd want to do in terms of cross training. And then we also have a room that's a climbing specific training wall. So, you know, essentially a 16 by 12 foot space that's just packed full of holds every 4 inches.
So that's it for today from Onsight Rock Gym. I'm Laura Fengman with the mission team, and we're on a mission to bring you home.